Okay, well, we're here with Michael Griva from Griva Vineyards down in the Arroyo Seco appellation in Salinas Valley in California. And Michael's going to explain his interesting trellising system that they've developed for their Sauvignon Blanc here. Michael.
Yes, Brian. What we've done here at our vineyard, we found that the Sauvignon Blanc sometimes doesn't yield quite as well on certain years. I don't want to say it was alternate bearing, but there were years it was a little bit light. And so we tried to basically different types of kicker canes. We ended up with uneven fruit ripening, maybe not ideal for the winery. And so we thought we could develop something that could get us the ripening level and the taste profile for the winery, and at the same time end up with a decent yield consistently. So we basically took a kicker cane and attached it to a wire that's offset off of the cordon, and it's at the same, as you notice, it's on the same level as the cordon is. And so we'll take this cane at pruning time and tie it with this tie tape, and we have a stationary wire sitting above the canopy. Right now it's down here. Earlier in the season it's up high, and as the shoots start to grow in the season and start to stand up here, whoop, broke that one. We take and set the wire on it, and the wire, pressure of the wire rotates the cane downward, and so we now have fruit separation. We have fruit up here in the spur position, and we have fruit that it lays out right in here. And we have the sunshine comes in, and we have the just a beautiful, even ripening condition here.
Now, you mentioned before we were on camera about the ripening aspect of it, and one of the problems being that if you sort of had a typical dual plane system, if I have that right, you would get some uneven ripening in Sauvignon Blanc, and this is a solution to that.
Yes. Typical of using a kicker cane to increase the amount of buds that you would have per vine would be to bend a cane over a fruit wire. That's what this is right here. It's a fruit wire. Right now we're not utilizing this fruit wire because we find that it doesn't work well with Sauvignon Blanc. It seems like the Sauvignon Blanc, our target bricks are somewhere in that the high 21s to the low 23s, and when a kicker cane is used up this high, it seems like this fruit is more like 19 or 20 bricks when the fruit on the spurs are at 22 to 23. And so it's very expensive to come in and hand harvest this spur position fruit first and then come back and try to get this, plus the fear of getting it by accident. And so we want to have all the fruit ripen evenly, and if we need to, we would much rather, if the needs of the winery is to have fruit at a certain flavor profile, we would rather take and harvest it as they reach those flavors, and then hold off for a week or so and then harvest another section of the field, rather than have this much disparity between this underripe fruit and the fruit that's ready to go. So we find that this actually allows us to get the bricks level and the flavors very similar between this fruit and this fruit.
Excellent. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.